How are you? I hope you all are fine. Yes? Okay. How are your studies going on? Good? Are you interested in computer? Do you like the computer subject? Yes? So that's great. So you are welcome in this class because we are covering chapter number 8 of your book. Okay? And the name of the chapter is Exploring Internet. So what are the things that we are covered in this chapter? Do you want to know? Let me tell you in short. First, my dear learners, we will see about what is internet, the history of internet. What are the things that we can do in internet? Why internet is useful nowadays? We can do lots of things on internet. Internets make our life comfortable, easier. Do you agree with me? Yes? So let's see how the internet is useful, how the internet is invented, and what is internet. Internet. The popular thing that is, according to nowadays, I'm talking about 2025. Nowadays, internet is very popular that everyone has the internet connections in their phone, in their homes. Yes or no? We cannot able to live one day without internet. Can you able to do? No. Nowadays, everything will be covered or comes under internet. If I do payment, then internet helps me. If I go from one place to another place, internet helps me. Internet helped me to search something. Internet helped me to use social medias, networking sites like Facebook, WhatsApp, and everything. So internet is very useful. So let's see in this chapter what are the things that we are discussing. What are the new things that we have to discuss? Okay. So let's start this class. Let's start this chapter number 8 of your book. Okay. So let's start. First, we will see what is internet. What is internet? Let's see. So, internet stands for international network. What's that? International network. Internet means international network. So, it is global wide area network through which many networks can be connected. So, many networks can be able to connect it. It is a network that helps to connect different computers all over the world. So all over the world, the computer is connected with the help of internet. Using the internet, we can share data and resources with each other. So we can use or share your data and information with one another. In this chapter, we will first learn about various uses of internet and then delve into their details. So let's see what are the things. Okay. Starting with uses of internet, where we can use internet. Okay, so let's see. So today the internet has become an important part of our lives. Nowadays, very important part comes under internet. It is a hub of information from different types of user worldwide. Let's explore some of the important uses. So let's see some of the important uses of internet. We can search any type of information on any topic using internet. We can search any type of information, anything on the internet. We can communicate with each other with the help of internet. We can send and receive messages to each other through emails and other apps also. So we can use emails to send messages to your friends, to your family members, and anyone. Okay? Now, other things is also there. We can purchase and sell goods online. Nowadays, online are very popular to selling and purchasing of the goods. We can purchase anything nowadays from the internet. Okay, so we can watch movies, play games, and listen to music with the help of internet. We can book tickets for air, trains, and movie online. We conduct online meetings with teams with the help of video conferencing. Okay, so we can do all these things, and other thing also, we can teach and attend classes online using internet like we are doing. We are connected with, I am connected with you. How? Online. Okay, so this is just because of the internet. You are watching me just because of the internet. Okay, we can transfer money online, using the online banking through internet. Now internet is very popular. We can able to do transactions with the help of internet. So internet, everywhere internet. That's important. See, nowadays we do one activity to you. Mention the ways in which the internet helps in educating children, keeping in the mind the scenario of COVID-19 pandemic. In 2020, COVID-19 comes. Now, how the education with the help of internet, how the children get education. Now, we know YouTube channels are there. After COVID-19, lots of new YouTube channels are coming out. With the help of that, they can make videos. With them, children is able to learn in free also with the help of YouTube and other social media platforms. So this thing is very important. Okay. So this is how the internet is helping the students to get education. Okay. So now we will see history of internet. What is the history of internet? Internet has their own history. Okay. So let's see. Do you know that the internet was first set up by the Department of Defense of US in year 1969. So this is the time where the internet is invented in the country USA. It was known as ARPA network, or we can call it Advanced Research Project Agency Network. So the full form of ARPA is Advanced Research Project Agency Network. The purpose of developing this network was to share information on research and development in the field of science and technology. So they want to search on in the field of science and technology. So that's why this internet is invented. Later, the Department of Defense allows university to join this network for sharing resources. Gradually, it grew over the years and finally become present day internet. This is how the internet is made in USA. Now we will see requirement of hardware and software for internet. What are the hardwares are required and softwares are required if I want to use internet? We know hardware is the physical part of the computer and software that is inbuilt in the computer. Okay. So what are the things that is required? Let's see. So the basic requirement for an internet connection is based on the type of connection we are using. The type of connection we are using is just depend upon hardware and software. It just depend upon the internet. Okay. There are two types of connections. So there are two types of connection: dial-up connections and broadband connections. So dial-up connection and broadband connection are the two connections. So the requirement of each type of connection is different. So requirement of each connection is very, very different. Okay, let's see. Our dial-up connection. So our dial-up connection is what? Let's see. So our dial-up connection require a modern telephone lines and an internet service provider. Normal telephone and internet service provider is required to put a dial-up connection. On the other hand, a broadband connection require a modern telephone connection with which can be wired or wireless, and ISP, that is internet service provider. This is a difference between broadband and dial-up connection. So this is a modem means this is a broadband connection, Wi-Fi connection. This is known as the, we can say, broadband connection. Okay. So let's see what are they. So modem connection from modular, we can say modem stands for modulators and demodulators. It is hardware device that keeps a computer to connect and communicate with other computers over the internet. So they can able to make this thing. Okay, they can able to communicate with one another computers. It converts analog signals to digital signals and vice versa. So they can able to convert the signals from analog signal to digital signal. Okay. Modem can be internal or external. Modem can be internal and external. An internal modem is fixed inside the computer, whereas an external modem is placed outside the computer. Internal, that plays inside it, external, that plays outside it. It can be wired or wireless. So it can be wired or wireless also. Okay. Now we will see data transfer media, how we can able to transfer our data with the help of broadband. So this is the medium through which data travel from one computer to another computer. It is data transfer media. Nowadays we can able to do, we can transfer our data from one mobile phone to another mobile phone. Okay. So a medium of data transfer can be wired or wireless. So we can able to transfer our data with the help of wire and wireless also. How? Let's see. IPS, Internet Service Provider. So what are the internet service provider that give service of internet to you? What are they? Let's see. So internet service provider is an organization that provides service which help us to connect to the internet. Nowadays Vodafone, BSNL, Airtel, Jio, they give internet facility to you at a very affordable prices. Nowadays I know the prices of internet is increased, but if I talk about 2-3 years later, or we can say before, it is very reasonable. Okay. So a user needs to buy a connection from an internet service provider on a monthly or annual payment mode. So there should be a monthly payment mode and annually payment mode, in which you can make a annually charges is there. Okay. And monthly charges is also there. It's up to you what internet you want. Okay. It provide internet access to the user. So these companies, Airtel, BSNL, Vodafone, Jio, they provide internet to you. The common use internet service are Airtel, BSNL, Jio, Vodafone, and all these things. Normally we are using all these internet service provider connections. Okay. Now we will see important terms used in internet. Okay. Now we will see important terms used in internet. What are the terms that we can use in internet? Let's see. So web browser. First is web browser. Web browser we've opened to search anything. Yes. So we can see it is an application software that gives the access to the internet. With web browser, it is working just because of internet. It helps us to view the pages of the World Wide Web. For example, of web browsers are Safari, Mozilla, Firefox, Opera, Internet Explorer, and Google Chrome. So these are the example of web browsers from which you can able to browse anything. Second is web page is also there. So it is the individual page on the World Wide Web. It contains picture, text, audio, links, and videos. So all these things comes under web page. So it contains pictures, text, audio, links, and videos. A web page is created in HTML. Web page is created in HTML. The link which help us to connect one page to another is known as hyperlink. With the help of hyperlink, it is connected. So this link help us to connect one page to another. Okay. Now, website. Website is also there. So our website is a collection of one or more related web pages which are linked together with the help of hyperlink. So we can say we can add websites also with the help of hyperlink. Hyperlink is also added. This is website. Home page is also there. So the first page that appears when we type the address of our website is known as home page. It contains the introductory information about the web page. This is home page. World Wide Web, www. When we search anything, it comes www. What does it mean? Okay, so it is a collection of interlinked pages which contains various types of information in the form of text, images, audio, and video. The different pages are connected using links. These pages can be accessed by people all over the world. Okay, so if something is in the www, that means everyone can able to see, read, and search it. Okay. Next is URL. URL means Uniform Resource Locator. So it is a unique address of a website or a web page which helps to locate it on the World Wide Web. The example of URL is www.amazon.com, www.flipkart.com, www.passportsevakendra.com. These are the URL. Okay. Now we will see components of web browser window. In web browser window, what are the components? See, so let us now learn about the components of a web browser window. So there are address bar, back button, forward button, refresh button, new tab button, favorite and history. I am hoping this page is totally understandable to you, because when we have to search anything, we can use this Google Chrome. Yes or no? So let's see. Address bar. In address bar, what are the things is there in address bar? So the address bar is a place where a user enter the address of the website. The address bar, they can search the website. He or she is looking for it. So after entering the web address, we need to click on enter key. After entering the website, we can click enter. Then that website open. So the website will open on the computer screen. Then that website is open in the computer screen. Now the back button is also there. So the button is used to go back to the previous page visited by the user. Okay, now back button, forward button is also there. So this button is used to move to one page forward. This button will only be used this button will only be used only when we have to use back button to explore the web page. Then we will use forward button. Okay. Refresh button is also there when we have to refresh something. Okay. So this button is used to reload a web page which we are trying to access in case it is not displaying any result. So we will refresh it, that page. Okay. Favorite button is also there. So this is used to save the most frequent used web pages to avoid typing the address again and again. We use favorite button. Now the home button is also there, home button. So the home button is used to display the first page of the website or web browser. Whenever we open our web browser, the first page that appears is known as home page. That is known as home button. Okay. Now the history is also there. History, from history we can see what are the tabs that we already opened. So history, this page help us to see, view all the web pages explored by the user within a day, hour or week. So they give you the data of it. Next, new tab button is also there, in which you can open a new tab. So this button opens a new browser window so that multiple web pages can be visited simultaneously. These are the things that very essential, that's very helpful for you. I'm hoping so you can understand all these things. Now we will see opening a browser, how we want to open a browser. What are the steps? Let's see. So we know that to explore any website, we need to first open an web browser. After that, we can access the web page or website. Let us know about the feature of web browser by taking the example of Google Chrome. So taking the example of Google Chrome, how we can able to browse anything. In Google, we know search bar is there. Write anything, enter, then the results comes up. So how we do it? Let's see. First, go on the desktop, search Google Chrome. Press enter. Now the Google Chrome window open on your screen. See, this is the Google Chrome. Now, searching information. If I want to search anything, so search bar is here. So you can write anything, whatever you want to search. So we know that the internet helps us to access information from anywhere and anytime. There is a vast collection of information available on the internet. We can access this information by searching it on the internet through the search engine. Search engine is there. From the search engine, we can search any information. A search engine is a software program that helps us to find information we are looking for online using keywords or phrase. We need to follow the given steps to look information or open any website. How we can search anything? First, open the Google Chrome. In the search bar, we can type URL or website you want to open or keywords related to the information we are looking for it. In the search bar, like if I want to know a cafe or a restaurant that is there in Noida, so I search it. Google tell me everything. What are the restaurants that is available in Noida areas? All these things I can find. Okay. Step 3. Now press enter key and displays various options. Click on any options, whatever you want to do it. See, so the web page will open and you can get any information like restaurant or cafe that deliver very tasty food. Nowadays Google is there, so with the help of Google we can go anywhere. Okay, now we will see netiquettes. What's that? So netiquettes are also known as internet etiquettes. Okay, we can see etiquettes means what are the etiquettes that we have to follow. Safety precautions. Okay, so it is a behavior of ethics one should follow while working online. We need to take care certain precaution and follow some rules while using internet. So what are the rules? What are the safety precautions that you have to be follow if you are using internet? Nowadays, as we also hearing some of the news like frauds and all these things comes up. Okay, so we want to learn, okay, how we can save ourselves with this. Okay, so first is do not share your personal information with anyone online. Don't share your personal information. Okay, do not send your picture or video to strangers. Do not send any pictures to anyone that you do not know. Okay, if you come across something uncomfortable, then you come immediately tell your parents or elders. Okay, this is very important, my dear kids. Okay, do not share your ID, password, or any sensitive information with anyone. And fifth, do not accept friend requests from stranger also. Do not, nowadays people are working, oh my, I have lots of friends on social media. Don't do this thing. Okay, these are the things, these are the internet safety precaution that you want to take. I'm hoping so internet chapter is totally clear to you. So this chapter is over. In this chapter, we will see what is internet, the history of internet, what are the things we can do with the help of internet, and how we search something on the internet, and how we can prevent, how we can precaution, safety precautions we can take using internet. These are the things we are covering in this chapter. Okay. So I'm hoping so this chapter is clear. So thank you so much, my dear kids, for watching this video. I will meet you in the next class. Till then, love. Take care. Bye bye.